Reverb throws have become a mainstay in pop vocal production, and they're a great way to take an otherwise ordinary line or word like this and turn them into a dramatic vocal moment like this. So for this reverb throw, I'm thinking of it in layers. We have Silica Beads, which is a very famous preset from the Wild Spaces Bank for the high end. And then I'm using a variation of Auto Park using actually the Random Halt HD algorithm for the warm, enveloping, long sustain. Silica Beads relies on the DCO or decay optimization parameter to be set to effects mode, which allows you to decouple size, spread, and reverb time from each other. And this allows you to go outside the bounds of what Lexicon used to consider natural sounding for the algorithms. In the 480, the audio is actually sent into the reverb in 3 different spots. You can think of this as 3 different reverb algorithms all running in parallel, and all timed to sound like a cohesive, natural sounding space when DCO is set to reverb mode. But when you put DCO into effects mode, this allows you to take those delays outside the bounds of what Lexicon considers sounding natural. And it's those delays going out of sync just enough is what makes that bead-like sound, the breakup, that makes this preset sound so unique. And combine that with the fact that they've turned the bass multipliers all the way down, you end up with this high and larger than life sounding reverb that sounds like this. Now I'm loving all that high-end sparkle, but for a reverb throw, I need a little more body and a little more of an enveloping reverb cloud. So for the low end of the reverb throw, I'm going to use Auto Park, but I'm going to switch it to the Random Hall HD, which is a modern take on the Random Hall algorithm. And if you take a look, it's really focusing on the low end. You got a huge reverb time, and I'm running these in series on 2 instances, and that's because I actually have a different setup configuration for this one. To get this sounding super modern and super rich, I remove the 18-bit, I remove the saturation and the truncation to get the cleanest reverb possible. Now this on its own sounds like this. Rich, warm, enveloping, that I could blend in at will just using the mix knob to balance between the high end of Silica Beads and the low, warm, enveloping sound of Auto Park. And now when I play these both together in series, you get this. Of course, there's a million ways to do a reverb throw, but hopefully I'm encouraging you to think a little differently about how you use your reverb, either by using different configurations in the dual engine, or maybe using instances in series or parallel, or you might stumble upon something a little different from the way you would normally apply your reverb. So explore, have some fun, and I'll see you in the next one.